I feel like the Paulist Fathers here in Rome that we've encountered, they're doing a great job with not only just making everybody feel welcome, but at the end of Mass, they say like, hey, you are always welcome here. Know that you always have a home here in Rome, right here at St. Patrick's Church.
I come from a family where we raised farmers, we raised corn and cows.
We were both from Nebraska, so we lived 10 minutes apart from each other and didn't really know each other that well. We knew each other through the local newspaper from different sports highlights or activity highlights. But it wasn't until we went to college that we actually met, and actually through our Greek houses, his fraternity, my sorority, and then we started dating, and the rest is history.
Coming up Methodist, I was very involved in my Methodist church youth group and everything there. Once I kind of got to college and met Katie, I started going to her Catholic church with her, mostly because they were able to have Catholic Mass on a Sunday night at 10 p.m.
I was raised Catholic. I was from a parish actually in the middle of the United States in the Midwest. We grew up going to church, whether we were on vacation or every Sunday. We were pretty active during the different seasons and also just within the parish. My dad was an acolyte, my brothers were altar servers. I grew up singing and reading in Mass.
I started joining the RCIA classes. I converted over to Catholicism, and then that was about a year before we got married. Then in 2013 we got married, and then kids shortly thereafter, and ended up with 4 of them, so yeah. My job brought me here. I work for the U.S. Embassy here in Rome, and we're expected to live here for 4 to 5 years. So we're looking to really get involved, and we have a good chunk of time that we can really get involved in the church and make a difference.
One of the first things that we knew we could do or were gonna do when we moved here, because there was a lot of things up in the air and out of our control, was actually to go find the church, find St. Patrick's. And with his job experience, like he had attended Mass at St. Patrick's before, so he already was a little bit familiar. But that first time when we walked through the door, you know, it was very welcoming and open. We've tried to teach our kids how to behave in Mass, but kids can also be kids. And it wasn't something that we felt uncomfortable attending Mass. And if our 3-year-old acted up a little bit, you know, they were all warm and welcoming, or if we dropped a book, they'd help us out, that kind of thing.
Just having the church here and so many diverse people that come to attend Mass here, everyone brings a unique trait to the church. And so whether it's the local English-speaking Italians or the diplomats from the US or Canada or any other English-speaking country, and they come here, everyone brings something different to the church and then adds to it. And a lot of us are only here for 4 years, so we leave our impact on that for a certain number of years, and then the next family rolls in. So kind of just setting the church up for success, that what we make in those 3, 4, 5 years makes a difference in the church that could be sustainable for years in the future.
I know with the Jubilee year, there's going to be different events, and so looking to get involved there, but also if they need volunteers, you know, to help with their outreach mission and to evangelize others in Rome who may not have heard or may not have explored the Catholic faith as much as they could have.
The most special thing about being a dad is like when I come back from travels, just seeing the growth of the kids over from a week or from 2 days to 10 days. Just not only in physical size, but also in their faith and their reading ability, their education.
One thing I really enjoy about motherhood is life is a party. Some days it's a really fun and exciting party. Other days it's a party that you're not quite sure what happened, but you usually come through the end of the day and everybody's alive and well, and you reset on the day. With our life in particular, we also say we live kind of with organized chaos, because there's a certain amount of things that you can keep under control, but there's a lot of things in the day that I just give it up to God and say, help me through this.
Faith for me is just having the understanding and the commitment to God, and that like what I believe and what I want to live my life is focused on Him. So everything that I do in my life kind of comes back to center, and it's focused on God. So no matter where I'm at in the world, no matter what I'm doing with my family or friends.
Faith is the foundation just for how to live life. And knowing that God chose me, chose you, chose all of us to be here for a purpose.
if you're American coming over here to Rome and you want to check out an English-speaking Catholic church, everyone is welcome at St. Patrick's.
To meet people where they are right here and now, to also preach God's word.